shadow-soaked corners of Gotham City, where Batman's cape isn't the only thing lurking in the dark, Simon Dark emerged as one of DC Comics' most mysterious and gothic anti-heroes. A blend of Frankenstein mythos, urban legend, and supernatural tragedy, Simon Dark's origin is steeped in horror, yet his story is one of humanity, identity, and hope amid monsters, both literal and human. Simon Dark made his debut in Simon Dark #1, 2007, created by writer Steve Niles, best known for 30 Days of Night, and artist Scott Hampton. Unlike Gotham's more mainstream crime fighters, Simon operated from the shadows, in alleys and forgotten districts. He didn't wear a high-tech suit or solve crimes with forensic wizardry. He was the myth of the city made real, a monster that protected the innocent and punished the wicked. With pale skin, stitched-up features, and an eerie, almost childlike demeanor, Simon resembled a patchwork corpse more than a costumed vigilante. He spoke in cryptic riddles, quoted nursery rhymes, and lived in the sewers among stray animals and street performers. But behind his stitched face was a mystery that unraveled slowly throughout the 18-issue series. Simon was not born in the traditional sense. He was created, a living construct, grown in a lab as part of a failed experiment by a secretive organization known as the Covenant. This group sought to create an artificial human capable of housing a soul, a being who could bridge the realms of science and spirit. Simon was the only success among many gruesome failures, a boy reborn from death and magic, given life but not guidance. The patchwork nature of his body matched the fragmentation of his memory. Simon had no idea who he truly was or why he was compelled to protect others. Over the course of the series, he became a silent guardian of Gotham's underbelly, protecting those society forgot: orphans, the homeless, and victims of abuse. His methods were often brutal. He didn't hesitate to kill when necessary, but his heart remained pure, leading readers to question who the real monsters were. As Simon uncovered the truth of his origin, he learned that he housed not just one soul, but many. He was the result of spiritual alchemy as much as scientific manipulation. The souls that inhabited him cried out for justice, and Simon, despite his grotesque appearance, listened. He was not merely a vigilante. He was a vessel for penance, walking the line between man and myth. Set in Gotham City, Simon Dark occasionally intersected with the wider DC universe, but his tone remained distinct. There were no team-ups with Batman, no Justice League cameos. His world was smaller, more intimate, rooted in gothic horror rather than superhero spectacle. His villains included cultists, mad scientists, and demonic entities, reflections of Simon's own struggle with identity, mortality, and morality. Though the series ended in 2009 after 18 issues, Simon Dark has maintained a cult following. His limited appearances and unresolved fate give him a ghost-like presence within DC lore. He's rarely mentioned in the mainstream continuity, which only adds to his mystique. For fans of supernatural horror, character-driven narratives, and urban folklore, Simon Dark stands as one of DC's most underrated creations. Artist Scott Hampton's moody, painted visuals added to the comic's haunting tone, creating a dreamlike quality that separated Simon Dark from other titles on the shelf. Combined with Steve Niles' lyrical writing, the comic felt more like a dark fable than a standard superhero book. Simon Dark remains a powerful metaphor, a being born of darkness who fights to do light. He is Frankenstein in a hoodie, the slender man with a soul, the goth protector Gotham never knew it needed. In a universe of gods and aliens, Simon reminds us that even a stitched-together monster can have the heart of a hero.